I wish I knew it was real. I wish I knew it was coming for me. Him. What I always felt, always feared. In a way, I did. But my naive self didn't know such horrors existed at this time. Such a naive child I was. It makes me sick now, looking in the mirror at what I could have been, at what I am, what I'll be. I never liked my parents. They never liked me either. But perhaps if I got along with them better, they would have believed what was happening to me everywhere. I can't fully blame them, though. It was mostly his fault. Yes, him. I don't have a name for him. He didn't speak much. I didn't even know who he was at first. I only knew of the evidence he left. I call it evidence, but truthfully, I just wake up and my body would have a scar left on me from something unexplainable. I always was a pretty careful and not a very active kid, so I didn't play outside often. But we all get cuts when we don't initially notice, right? You just feel that rough patch of dark maroon on your arm or finger and wonder in passing how you hurt yourself. No big deal. That's what I thought at first. Just something that happened throughout the day. But they didn't go away. My mother was a skeptic. I don't see anything. You're just hurting yourself, she said. I'll give you something to cry about, said my father. Maybe it would go away. But night after night, I would fall asleep and wake up with these small scars on my body. I began locking my door. I knew it would catch me a beating if my father found out. He hated locked doors. But there was nothing I feared more at that point. Not even a drunken, abusive father. There was very clearly someone hurting me, scarring me as I slept. I woke up to find it had done nothing. The locked door was still locked. My body still freshly marked by the torturous touch of this unseen phantom. I was a smart little kid, though. I knew there had to be a way to stop this. I probably picked this up from a movie I had long forgotten, but I wanted to catch whatever this was. I took a bottle of carpet cleaner, spreading it on the floor around the windows, around the door, and around my bed, sealed them, locked them, and marked the container that night. This had to do it. Oh God, I wish I hadn't done it. I woke up that night. My body was burning and moist even before I opened my eyes. Then I saw him. He wasn't masked or cloaked, but like a mannequin, almost featureless. He loomed over my body, a dagger gleaming in the moonlight from the cracks in my window blinds was poised inches away from my tortured flesh. His work was already done. I was too terrified to scream, but he saw that I was awake. He saw me and smiled, and his lips parted but did not move otherwise. You will be like me, he said. The slithering whisper leaked from his opening. The blinds raised, pale light filling the room. He was not featureless. He was scarred. Everywhere. Not a single area on his body was not completely covered in scar tissue. His disgusting opening curved into a smile once more as he faded away as a smoky aberration. I sat there, trembling, needing to see exactly what he had done to me. I gritted my teeth, finally forcing myself to rise and turn on the light. I stripped my clothes off and stared at the mirror. Perhaps this was that very moment I lost that innocence that could never be regained. My arms, my legs, my hands, my throat, my chests, and horrifyingly my genitals and my face. Thousands of scars. Everywhere. Impossible to count. I choked up, whimpering weakly. Even my voice was scarred. I fell to my hands, crawling into my closet, laying in the darkness, curling up and sobbing silently. That couldn't be me. That was not the girl I knew.